You will find, brothers and sisters, that all of the people of the past who were successful in being of a good influence to the people around them, a role model, a person who did something useful with his life, a person who was seen with the light of positivity, every one of those individuals of the past, brothers and sisters, beginning with the prophets and messengers, moving down to the Sahaba, and every other revivalist and reformer, you will find that every single one of them possessed a reoccurring trait, a characteristic that was present in every single one of these individuals. This characteristic is the following: that they were all extremely stingy when it came to their time. They were not generous at all with their time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran, هو الذي جعل الشمس ضياء والقمر نورا وقدره منازل لتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب. Allah says He was the one, listen carefully to this beautiful verse, He was the one who placed the sun as a shining lamp, and He made the moon a diffractor of that light, or a borrower of light. And then He said, and Allah proportioned these planets in phases. Why? So that you may know the number of years and the account of time. Focus. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, the creator of the sun and the moon, He's saying that one of their prime functions which I have endowed them in the universe is so that, oh man, you may recognize the value of your time. You may able to recognize what year you're in, and therefore not fall into the pits of uselessness. So that you are aware of your hours and your seconds and your days and your weeks. Allahu Akbar. Rather, and this is even more amazing, the people of the hellfire, and I ask Allah to protect you and I from the fire. We are told, subhanallah, that as they roast and as they burn in the hellfire, it will be said to them, this is your fault for wasting your time. Can you imagine? They will be spoken to and they will be blamed. Blamed for what? For wasting their time. Out of all the other things that they could have been told, the aspect of time is mentioned. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَهُمْ يَصْطَرِخُونَ فِيهَا رَبَّنَا أَخْرِجَنَا نَعْمَلْ صَالِحًا غَيْرَ الَّذِي كُنَّا نَعْمَلْ. Allah says, and as they burn in the hellfire, they will scream. May Allah protect us from this. They will scream and they would say, oh Allah, please allow us to exit from the fire. We will do righteousness not like what we used to do in the past. Listen to the response. It will be said to them, أَوَلَمْ نُعَمِّرْكُمْ مَا يَتَذَكَّرُ فِيهِ مَنْ تَذَكَّرَ وَجَاءَكُمُ النَّذِيرُ. Allah Ta'ala will say to them, did we not give you a life long enough? You want to go back now and you want to sort your affairs out now? Did I not give you a life long enough so that a person who wants to receive admonition could receive it? Allah will say, فَذُوقُوا, therefore taste the fire. There will be no helper for the wrongdoer. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. And it will be said to them, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا. Do you think that we created you for play? Do you think that we created you out of foolishness? وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. And to us you will not return? Allahu Akbar. And the Prophet ﷺ did his utmost effort. Listen to this hadith. He would say, لا تزول قدم عبد يوم القيامة حتى يسأل عن أربع. Your feet will not move on the day of resurrection until you are asked 4 questions. Your feet will not move, meaning you're not going anywhere until you provide an answer. Allahu Akbar. What is the first of the 4? عن عمره فيما أفناه. About his life and how he used it. The very first question that you will be asked as you stand in the court of Allah Yawm al-Qiyamah will be about your time.
It is a part of our religion to assess what has passed and to think about what will come to pass. Our religion tells us to have muhasaba, and muhasaba means you think about what you have done. And our religion tells us to have takhtit, or planning for the future. So as we stand here today, each and every one of us should look back at the last year and what we have accomplished in that year. What has happened in the ummah, what has changed in our own lives, what is different in our own communities. An entire year, hundreds of days, thousands of hours. How many memories have we formed that will last with us for the rest of our lifetimes? And how many deeds have we accrued that we will see the results and the fruits of in the next life? 1 year ago in this very masjid, there were people sitting that are not sitting here today anymore. In this very masjid, we have had deaths in our own community. 1 year ago, every one of us had some family or some friends that are no longer here with us today. It is the sunnah of Allah that no year goes by except that we lose some people. It is the sunnah of Allah, whether they're close family or distant relatives, whether they're acquaintances or friends, no year goes by except that somebody has gone from our own circle.
على حب نلاقيكم بصرح الجامعة نسمع